Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is InkEyes. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of InkEyes Plays Pyre. Bloop. Blip. Despite Pamitha's mental conditioning, you can tell something is troubling her. She won't listen to a word I say. Not one damn word. If she weren't my blood sister, I should think I'd hate her guts as much as she hates mine. She shakes her head. I should apologize to you and everyone. I sought out Tamitha without asking your leave. Figured I would rather seek forgiveness than permission, you understand. My attempts with Tamitha didn't amount to much, as you well saw. So at this point, I'm hopeful you'll be more accepting of apologies than she. I am not. You're shady. Look at your eyes telling me this. I can't see them. Though, tell me something, reader darling. Do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You may know better than I do at this point. I have reservations. You tell Pamitha that she seems to be subject to the whims of her heart when it comes to her priorities in all of this. You cannot predict what she will ultimately do. I can't. She says nothing for a while. You are nothing if not truthful, darling. Sometimes I wonder if the sense of self-control we have is merely an illusion. We do not always act with rationality. In any case, if the others have concerns over my business here, in light of everything, you need but tell me to depart, and I'll be on my way. However, I have a promise that I wish to make to you. You let me stay, and I'll see through this with all of you, no matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof for a bit, I think. You take care, too, darling. She brushes past you then, and heads outside into the evening. Open and close. Thank you. What are you up to? No. Bye. Exactly. Looking for something. Oh, cool teaser. Oh, Jadariel's braiding her hair. Alright, well, wait, there's more info in here? Bleep, bleep, bleep. Okay, onward. So let's see if there's anybody else I can bump into, or any other points of interest. Aye! What the bloody blazes! Barker notices your wagon at his flank there and begins to laugh. Well, if it isn't the Nightwings flaunting their fancy little flying wagon, eh? You think you're better than us, mates, eh? Pah! You ain't better than the dunk I stepped in last night. Now, get out of here, or I have a mind to leap on over there and rip your gizzards out. You hear me? Hey, I want to bump into you. The gloom hangs thick above the pit of Milth, and all around it. You are brave to seek your adversaries here again, reader. Many in the downside believe it to be nothing other than a foul den. They take the tales of Yislash-Astroborn to be mythology, embellished through retelling over time. You have met others such as Witch Ulmadil, who believe otherwise, although whichever their beliefs, I know of none who would go near the place unless the stars demanded it. Thus shall your coming right against the Pyre hearts take place in complete secrecy, as always the rites have. The north route through Flagging Hands crosses a mass grave. Pamitha says she can sway the coming right against the Pyre hearts in your favor here. The middle route through flagging hands cuts straight to the pit of Milt. The Lone Minstrel believes this should be an expedient path to the pit of Milt. I'm going with my man, Minstrel. You return to the dismal region known as Flagging Hands. Straight away you sense an air of dread, yet cling to hope that you can make your stay as brief as possible. You and your fellow exiles have time to yourselves before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismal environs seek or soon take their toll on everyone. Most of your fellow exiles lost -1 hope for the next right. Suffer alongside them. So, Sir Gilman! My friend! What's everybody up to? Alright, let's check this out. Hello! Oh, first of all, what's on your mind? Leave me alone, reader. I am in no mood to talk to you at this time. She's concerned about something, but he cannot sense what. She refuses to say. I see little need to keep on blathering about to you as once I did. I should not have let you in. Begone! My services as yours. My services are yours, but this place is my own. Jesus. It is the least I can do in exchange for your company. You need but point me to the one you have in mind. Sir Gilman. Yes, honor to administer one of your special trials for Sir Gilman. You think that dimwit of a worm has any chance? Perhaps you're correct. Though I put little stock in him myself. Though, let us bring him forth. Soon Sir Gilman appears in heat of the summons. Master Reader, is this knight perchance in trouble for something? No, my friend. In fact, you are to be awarded with your own unique talisman. Listen well, Worm. You answer to me here. As you will, Your Highness. Your Highness. I like the sound of that, though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me, then, Worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, though under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, Your Highness. This knight accepts this challenge. Easy. Whoa, frames. Why is it getting framed? This is gonna be a piece of cake, I think. No! I don't understand why he throws so strangely. This is not cool, bro. He's too fast for you. Easy peasy. Exactly. Huzzah! This knight prevails! I have no choice but to conquer with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Good job. Good job. He's a very strong player. I may never let him have his liberation until the end. He's gonna be my last dude to go. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorceress test. Wah! By the scales of the Under King Horus. What is that you have? Horus's scale. Jumps farther than usual by 30%. Lovely. Lovely. There you go. Oh yeah. There you go. I love that guy. As you look about the gloomy hollow stretching in every direction, the lone minstrel approaches and asks a moment of your time. Reader, I believe I have located something of some value. It was cast aside near to where we landed. Perhaps we can make use of it. He hands to you the item that he found and encourages you to take the rest of the day to rest and pursue your vocations. Marsh cap. Trade at him. For the stock market. We'll stash it away. What? You find Pamatha by herself again, though her expression is grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, reader darling? I'm trying to get some good and proper moping done here, and you're distracting me. Leave me be, reader. Just leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my heart or mind. What you'll find there isn't pretty. Yet something about her thought process is different to you now. We have grown as a reader, and now we can actually read minds telepathically. That's how Wilfred is able to talk to us in his mind, but I don't think these guys are aware of that power, so they don't know that they're making these like involuntary confessions to us. You know that with her conditioning, she can resist your scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. Pamatha is alone with the thoughts. See what she's thinking. Would that we all could simply understand each other without a need for words. Pamatha seems to be inviting you into her thoughts. You remain there, in that lonesome space with her. What is it going to take, I wonder, Tamatha? Shall I just go ahead and kill them all? That would be proof enough, perhaps, about my loyalties to you and to our sisters. Perhaps I ought to start with this one right in front of me. The bond between you severs as Pamatha opens her eyes and stares at you. Then she smiles sweetly and gives a gentle laugh. You see, reader darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome at times. But do not fear, I have them very well under control. Still, thoughts being the loathsome thing they are, I nonetheless cannot fully suppress them. She exhales and looks askance. I'm gonna kick your asses. What's gonna happen right now? You know by now why I am in this mess with all of you. You could say I lack Tamatha's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives on only to see your nation overthrown, or something worse, if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one's sister's leading cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel. Wielded with the utmost of mercy, of course. Well, I had little patience for the senselessness of it myself. Became a bit of a pariah. Pariah? I suppose. I knew Tamatha was going to get herself and others killed someday. So when she was to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements made. But after she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet a chance is still a chance. Tamatha was clipped and cast down, a mercy they called it. I did not see it that way, and in my growing protests of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She falls silent for a while. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Tamatha's forgiveness, and wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, and it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them is the stupider. She brushes past you and out of the wagon for now. Bio updated. Oh, bio time. Oh. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna study in private again. Yeah. And we're gonna do, I think, more hope. You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teachings of the Book of Rites. What you feel in your core, yet struggle to articulate. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within. You cannot tell. We have spirit. Yes. Bloop. Man, Sandra was like in such a bad mood. I wonder why. Being here in flagging hands continues to sap most everyone's spirits. Jesus. En route to the pit of filth, the wagon comes to a sudden halt. That does it. I am leaving. The cause of Jadariel's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the Spiral Sanctum happened on her former unit's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference. Had she been there herself, she ought to thank the saint. Which saint? Fifth of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Disciplined, or the Blessed Born. She anointed the Book of Rites and gave its words their power. Ew. She ought to thank the saint that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for your commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in that dreadful place, but I guess I hit a sore spot. I should apologize probably, or probably apologize. Either way, do it, Pamitha, before I kick your ass! She swoops off. There's no sign of either of them. You organize a small search, it proves fruitless, but then Jadariel returns alone as if nothing happened. She's back to her calm self. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Pamitha soon comes back as well. Oh, don't worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us. Honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them for sure. Jesus. Play nice. Play nice. Oh, jeez. Okay. Bloop. Foul-tasting mushrooms that are strangely satisfying to pluck from it. Why are you still shiny? Find Pamitha in the midst of a heated conversation. All I'm saying is, we're limiting not only our own chances of individually, but all your friends' chances as well. Jadariel seems to be considering whatever it is that Pamitha proposed. Reader, the Harpier is suggesting that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with the ones whom I fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Jadariel. I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If you were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her. That I can say for certain. However, as Hedwyn would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that mattered anymore. And what matters more is what we do from here. That is to say, I am willing to give it a shot. You mean you're willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Excellent! I knew that you would come around. Thought she'd never come around. But I ought to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old enmities between our ancestors ruin things between us, or the others in our little party for that matter, after all. Do not push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to pair us in the coming rites. I am willing to defer to him. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends here. Or there. Doubtless, we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Let's hope for the best. I don't trust that harp. Hedwyn's warming up for tonight. Maybe I should include him. Time for Falcon Run. Oh, hey guys, look, I got something here I think which maybe you would like. He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquids of some sort. Sun serum, star serum, and moon serum. Grants 4 hope, grants 4 quickness, or grants 4 presence. Drag to a talisman pocket to activate usable ones. Usable ones! Get now! Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. And besides, they can give you just a little lift you need. You know what I mean? You get thirsty for them. Don't even worry, I get more soon. Yeah. Shut up. I'm gonna take this. And this. You're very welcome. And we're out. Tell all your friends about us because I already told mine. Everything is set for the rite to commence, and all is quiet amid the muddy bleakness at the pit of Milith. All there is left to do is wait for nightfall to set it. You observe Sir Gilbin sliding back and forth, You sense something is weighing on his mind. This night is not a night at all. This night betrayed his former commander, abandoned his brethren of the Sea Dominion. But what is knighthood even? What is knighthood if it means having to follow such a craven as that Sir Deluge? Seize this nonsense, Gilman. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. He notices you finally. Oh, Master Reader, this knight did not see you there just now. Such was his preoccupation with the task at hand. Know that this knight stands prepared. He has no misgivings whatsoever when it comes to battling his ex-triumvirate. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has honor to restore. Then a glimmering within the sky draws your and his attention. Oh. Something else catches your notice in the sky this time. Strange new stars shimmering about the one you recognize. The greater titans have returned. Some of them, and merely in spirit, not in form, but those dark stars are a portentous sign. Though they may light your way, beware the path which they illuminate, reader. What? Henceforth you may invite the influence of the titan stars. Omen in the night sky, each representing one of the downside's mythical monstrosities. Use the Titan stars for a greater challenge. Slain or routed long ago, the greater Titans are an inedible part of the legend of the 8 scribes. Indelible. Inedible? Look upon them without fear.
Behold, the Titan stars.
And Riga the Widow. At the start of this ride, your Pyre shall automatically suffer 30 damage. Call upon the Titan stars to rank out faster. Limbless Adazek. Your adversaries each shall have a +8 hope, making them return sooner after banishment. E/Starborn. Oh man. Your adversaries shall be more cunning and much quicker to react.
Endriga the Widow. Limbless Erizek. Islak Astralborn. The Titan stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Dare you to stand against them in their fury?
Yes.
Dark is the knowledge that you seek there, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Empire first. Show them the glory of the Night Wings.
Yes!
Now then, make ready for the ranks.
I am ready!
Gilbert, still not abandon your new friends like all your other duties and responsibilities?
Sir Deluge wrestles with his mask for time.
This night is most surprising. You have the courage to even show yourself.
You speak of courage, Sir Deluge, but this knight has little else to say to the likes of you.
That figures, Gilbert. You are no knight after all. You're a teensy minnow swimming in a sea of minnows many times the size, and with much more honor, too.
Something comes over Sir Gilman. But just as soon it fades, Sir Gilman slinks away.
That's graceful. You Nightwings, you are stupid to have taken that put in, and you are no good at the rights. And another thing, we do not fear you.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking tear you up, son. Get ready.
Now, let us begin.
Oh, let us begin. Oh, wow. Sir, just take a look at Sir Deluge. Sir Delusional. I love that each of these have like an intensive biography too. Looks like a card and cast down. Interesting. What are you doing? A blast radius when you die? That is not cool. What else do you have? Quickness. That's gonna suck. Alright, well. I hope. Quickness, glory. Right. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay. Jay? Are you ready? Faye? What's your hope? 7 seconds? Oh, jeez. You come back, like, in eternity. Oh, boy. Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
Jay. Yeah, that's fine.
Jay.
This is a tough decision. I doubt they're gonna be killed. So let's just go with this. Okay. Let's win.
It is done.
Prepare yourselves. The Verb Knights of the Sea Dominion can be a cunning foe. Yeah, they're gonna be jumping around.
Come then, Nightwings. Show this knight how you defend the honor of that miserable minnow whom you harbor. On guard!
Sir Gilman?
Now begin.
Jeez.
Au revoir now, Sir Deluge.
Oh, shit.
Glory to the Nightwings,
Okay.
first of all. The
Okay.
orb engulfed in fire.
So far, so good.
Your pyre burns brighter for the while. A
Okay.
blow against the adversary's
She's
fire.
very quick. Her jumps are amazing. Oh, jeez.
The fire of resolve.
That was a good play. Sneaky.
Now the most inglorious defeat is imminent as Knight can feel it in his bone.
Quite an exchange.
What? Oh, shit. Oh,
Fire
whoa.
weakens.
Oh, I hit the side.
None left unscathed.
I don't understand how it is that they can take out Jodario like that.
The rite is nearly ended.
Oh, I want him to get the last one.
And
Nice.
it is done.
I took on all
The
the
Nightwings prevail
difficulty
yet again.
add-ons.
They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
They just got one goal.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Curse you, Gilman. You were a fool to abandon us. Now you need to take your back.
You still do not seem to understand, Sir Deluge. This knight is no longer beholden to the likes of you. This knight is bound only by the path toward enlightenment. Your words ring false. You are unfit to lead.
Shut up! You know exactly what you are, Gilman. You call this knight the craven, yet your courage is a mere facade. And anybody knows. Anybody knows. This knight should see to it.
Sir Gilman does not respond. All you sense the words of Sir Deluge got to it.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Oof.
Perhaps Jodariel finally understands what it all means.
Utter nonsense. To the reader, narrator, that we have come this far. Fortune alone cannot be the cause. Ooh. For 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodariel deals an additional 10 damage to the adversary's pyre. For presence. Oh my god. Oh jeez. That's a lot of experience. I love it. Beautiful. Get out of here. I don't like it.
Until the next rite.
Well, that went well. That was pretty good. Back in the wagon after overcoming the Pyre Hearts rather soundly. You're about to join the others discussing the outcome when Wolfred finds you. Good work back there, my boy. Though I'm afraid I must pull you away from any revelry, for there is something you should see. Please, join me outside. Look forth. The golden star reveals itself to us once more. Indeed, somewhere deep in the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. The path to freedom reveals itself again. Oh snap. Oh. Oh. Seems like the Withdrawn are gonna go against us for the chance at freedom. Interesting. They have a good winning record-ish. I mean, they've done well, relatively. The Tempers, they are trying hard to raise in the ranks, man. Man, I almost wanted to let the demon dude win last time because it really broke my heart that he was like, Moira, I bet you won't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then. All things. Anyway, well, this is what we're going to call it. We're going to come back for the liberation rites in the next episode. This is very exciting. Wow, it's unexpected too. I don't like Pamatha. Also. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see the rest of this journey. And I hope to see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Goodbye.